Yesterday we wrapped up Judges, and today we're going to wrap up Second Timothy. This will also be our final New Testament reading for the year 2025. Second Timothy 4 says, I solemnly charge you before God and Jesus Christ, who is going to judge the living and the dead, and because of his appearing and his kingdom, preach the word. Be ready in season and out of season. Correct, rebuke, and encourage with great patience and teaching. For the time will come when people will not tolerate sound doctrine, but according to their own desires will multiply teachers for themselves because they have an itch to hear what they want to hear. They will turn away from hearing the truth and will turn aside to myths. But as for you, exercise self-control in everything, endure hardship, do the work of an evangelist, fulfill your ministry. For I am already being poured out as a drink offering, and the time for my departure is close. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. There is reserved for me the crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will give me on that day, not only to me, but to all those who have loved his appearing. Make every effort to come to me soon, because Demas has deserted me, since he loved this present world, and has gone to Thessalonica. Crescens has gone to Galatia, Titus to Dalmatia. Only Luke is with me. Bring Mark with you, for he is useful to me in the ministry. I have sent Tychicus to Ephesus. When you come, bring the cloak I left in Troas with Carpus, as well as the scrolls, especially the parchments. Alexander the coppersmith did great harm to me. The Lord will repay him according to his works. Watch out for him yourself, because he strongly opposed our words. At my first offense, no one stood by me, but everyone deserted me. May it not be counted against them. But the Lord stood with me and strengthened me, so that I might fully preach the word, and all the Gentiles might hear it. So I was rescued from the lion's mouth. The Lord will rescue me from every evil work and will bring me safely into his heavenly kingdom. To him be the glory forever and ever. Amen. Greet Prisca and Aquila and the household of Onesiphorus. Erastus has remained at Corinth. I left Trophimus sick at Miletus. Make every effort to come before winter. Eubulus greets you, as do Pudens, Linus, Claudia, and all the brothers and sisters. The Lord be with your spirit. Grace be with you all. 2 Timothy chapter 4. Hope you have a great day. I am including in the comments this year, myself and some friends of mine, we're reading a Through the Bible in a Year plan. It's known on the Bible app by YouVersion as the Discipleship Journal Plan. That was its original name. These days it's called the Navigator's Bible Reading Plan. Same plan. It's a good plan. Reads from 4 parts of the Bible in a day. It's got an Old Testament portion. It's got a Psalm. It's got a Gospel. And it's got a New Testament portion outside of the Gospel. So 4 portions each day. Other strengths of this, it gets you through the whole Bible in a year. So obviously those of you who are going through the videos with me here, we're getting through the Bible in 3 years. What's nice about this plan, and I've never actually done this plan in my almost 40 years of reading the Bible. This is a plan, I've known about it for decades and just have never done it. But what is unique about this plan is it has 25 readings per month, or 25 days per month. So it's got 300 per year. 25 times 12 is 300. That means it allows you 65 days the year to either intentionally skip or to just, if you just don't get to it, you can fail or miss 65 days in a year, which is handy because it's, while a person with great discipline and a schedule that they can control pretty well can read every day. One of the wonderful things about the 3-year plan is it's just a chapter a day. But for those who try to read through the Bible in a year, most of those plans don't take days off. And if you miss a day, okay, sometimes you can catch up too. But if you start missing 3 or 4, or you just have a bad week, usually what I tell people is just forget about it and pick up at the current day. Just leave what you missed behind, because trying to get caught up, you never want a Bible reading plan to be a chain on your neck, something that becomes a burden and just a dread or a drag in any way. So when you're doing a plan like that, this is a reading tip I wasn't planning on giving in this session here, but if you ever are doing a plan like that and you miss some days, sometimes the best thing to do is just pick up the current date and forget it. But this discipleship journal Bible reading plan, or the Navigator's Bible reading plan, has built-in failure there. I don't think that was necessarily their intent. Might have been part of it. Part of it was, they say, just to use those extra days for meditation. It's also nice doing that in combination with one of these 3-year plans where you just read a chapter a day. A chapter a day isn't much more to throw on to the Navigator's Bible reading plan. And then when you do have those, perhaps you just read all 25 days, you're caught up. Now you got some, 5-6 days to spare for the month. Using the 3-year Bible plan, it gives you something to read every day still. So anyway, long story, all that to say that I'm going to put this plan in the link or in the comments. If you have the Bible app by you version, it'll have a link if you'd like to join me and some friends and co-workers and whatnot. There's a handful of us that are doing this together, and love to have you along for the ride. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you tomorrow.